Another little project I've got to do today is to change my daughter's pendant light fitting. Light bulb went yesterday and I went to just change the light bulb, and it appears that there's an issue with the actual fitting itself, so it can't be fixed, so I need to change that. I'm just going to show you how I do that. Okay, so in her light fitting, it's just a cheap one. It just comes away, connects over here. And if you look up here, hold on, I'll take this off and I'll show you what I mean. So if I take this off, first of all, these light fittings are made up from just a lot of fixtures that you just screw on and screw off. This bottom one, if you unscrew the bottom bit, you expose the metal part of the fitting. Let me show you what the problem is with that. Right, with the fitting itself on this one, this bit on the metal, this bit of ceramic shouldn't be there. The light bulb, the fitting on bayonet cap, goes up here, and you twist it and it comes over and it slots down and sits here. The ceramic inside this fitting has twisted around, it's twisted around within it. And I could try and twist it back, but to be honest with you, these fittings are just a couple of quid each, so it's just not worth it. Now this is the replacement pendant fitting. As you can see, it's just a second-hand one that I've used previously, but it's in good condition. Let me take the end off of this and I'll show you what it should look like. So take the end off of this one, and if you look, you can see that there's nothing stopping this going down. In actual fact, there's no ceramic in there anyway, so I think what we've got up there is probably an older one. We're going to just replace this with the one that's up there. Working on electrics is dangerous, so you need a way of telling whether or not there's a current running through what you're doing or not. Traditionally, people tend to use these sort of tools to see whether or not there's a current running through. You've got a very small screwdriver with a filament running through here, and when there's any electricity running through, it will glow orange. This is the same, it's just a slightly bigger one, exactly the same with a filament running through there. What I tend to use these days is these volt finder pens. The whole tip glows bright orange when there's a current flowing through them, and if you have a little bit more on the ball than I am and you keep a battery in it, you've got a torch at the end as well, quite handy. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using one of these to see whether or not there's any current going through the light, because with the light switch I've got, I can't tell whether it's on or off, and obviously I want it to be in the off position when I start touching wires up there. So let me have a check of that first. I can't work out whether or not I've got power to that light or not, so we're going to err on the side of caution. Now it's a simple task of removing that brown wire and the blue wire. Removing the brown and the blue wire from this base unit and just replacing this pendant fitting in the ceiling. Brown on the left, blue on the right. That's the old one, that's the new one. So brown on the left. Always give it a little pull, make sure it doesn't come out. Blue on the right. You want to make sure this goes in far enough that you connect with the wire, but not so far that you're pushing the actual plastic on the cable in. I'm not so sure that's doing that. Yeah, it is. Doing that. Okay. Hook this around the back of that. Put this round the back of that. Push this up to the ceiling. Let me give you a close up of what I was doing on the ceiling so you wouldn't have been able to see. This is what was underneath the rose on the ceiling, and when I said brown on the left, blue on the right, I was referring to these. So there's a brown wire here and a blue wire here. I undid this hole here and this hole here, took the wires out of the old one and put a new one in. So I slipped the brown one in this hole here and tightened it up, and I stuck the blue one in that hole there and tightened it up, and then it just hangs down. My camera work's not good because I'm trying to hold the camera while I'm doing it. So that's essentially what we have on the ceiling there. We just take two wires out, put two wires back in, we take the brown wire out, we take the blue wire out, we put them both back in, tighten them up, and then screw the rose cover back on the top of it, and it hangs down, and we have electricity. Now, gonna go downstairs, turn the electrics on, and if the light comes on, you know it worked. And we put a light shade back on, and we're all pretty princesses again. Please remember, electrics are dangerous. I'm fairly confident in doing it, so I don't mind trying it. It's just a like for like replacement repair for me, so it was easy. If you're not used to doing electrics, please do get an electrician in, because it can be dangerous, and you know, it's against the law as well, against the building regs, to start messing around too much with electrics when you don't know what you're doing. Thanks for joining me on the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. See ya!